Hi again. We have a lot to do with your questionnaire yet. Before we go to your questionnaire, let's see your objectives first. So these are your objectives. For number 1, it's the demographic profile. You have, I see here, the age, the sex. It's an ethnic group, so you change either your statement of the objective or the questionnaire. And then religion, I see religion here. Number of children, I see it here. The municipality I don't see the municipality here. And then for the socioeconomic profile, there's the educational attainment. Monthly income is here. Actually, how you craft your questionnaire, it should be how you see it in your statement of the objectives. Ganun din yung pagkakasunod-sunod sa questionnaire ninyo. And then employment status. So nature of work ang nakalagay dito. You also use the same term for your questionnaire. And then for clinical profile, you have here, do you have any present disease? There should be next question here, what is that disease? And then do you have comorbidities? Vices are not included here. It is included in another part in your lifestyle. You're missing your medications and vitamins, and maintenance meds, vitamins are not in here. And then these succeeding questions are not under profile. What is the immunization status of your children? Please specify what is the immunization. These should be for number 2, the prevalence of vaccination hesitancy. So dapat hindi siya kasama dito sa part na to. And then fourth, health-seeking behavior, you should remove this mandatory vaccine policy here in your objectives. But the questions are right. And then for lifestyle, this is where I can see your vices and previous experiences. So vices here, it should this could be included also, the ones that you included here. And then for the prevalence in vaccination hesitancy, the questions here are for knowledge and attitude, but these are not prevalence in vaccination hesitancy. Prevalence are the one in star. It's included here already. So what's the you can ask what's the immunization status, their immunization status, and if they ever refused vaccination for themselves or for their child, that's vaccination, looking at prevalence of vaccination hesitancy. Then 3 is on the factors associated with vaccination hesitancy. I suggest you separate these 4: environmental, peer factors, genetics, and religion, so that it would be easy for you when you analyze your data. It's already separated. For here, for the first part, the contextual influences, it's a combination of the environmental and the religion. So it would be difficult for you to analyze later. And why is this in question mark? It's a statement. It's not a question. Also for your individual and group influences, if these are all for peer factor, you can put a header peer factor. And then I don't see your genetics. Again, this should be in order. You start with environmental factors, and then peer factors, and then genetics, and then religion. For the fourth part, the behavioral responses of the respondents regarding vaccination hesitancy, if this would be included in your questionnaire, there should be one part like for the factors associated on only for vaccine susceptibility, one part for vaccine severity, disease benefits, and perceived barriers. So this should not be only 5 questions for the whole behavioral responses on vaccination hesitancy. If this does not have any but it has, kasi kasama siya dito. Yeah, here, behavioral responses. So if you will not put it in the questionnaire, or you will do an interview for this part of your data gathering, the behavioral responses, you cannot put it in your inferential questions. So these all perceived vaccine susceptibility, severity, benefits, barriers, self-efficacy should be all in part 4 in this format, but at least 5 questions per factor, per category. And then your interview guide questions is only for triangulation, for you to know exactly what they really are, or what they really want to say the perception is on vaccination hesitancy. So what are 3 major reasons why yes, and then you can add here questions on behavioral responses already. What is their perception of the benefits? For example, what are barriers? But I see the barriers already here. Why do they refuse? That's it for your questionnaire. For your letter, Gantt chart, you should remove the red ones here. You do not need this. These are in red in my sample because we do need this in our paper. You need this could be in red, but you don't have a MOA and you don't have to have an NCIP clearance. Then there should be a recruitment process. This should be included in your paper. These also should be in your paper under methodology. Experimental risk, description, alternative compensation, insurance. Let's read expenses, statement. Answer the short ones. Okay. Okay, that's it. The CVs are the endmost part of the appendices. Okay. For this one, 99. Thesis advising form. Okay. So that's all.